All right, so I wanted to make a quick update video, just getting home from work, but um, yeah, I haven't really made any videos because I've just been busy working and then just regular life. So I haven't really had time to update anything or upload anything or make videos on my installs or what I've done to the car so far. I do plan to make kind of like review videos on the mods that I currently have. Which are, for example, I have the NTC cable bushing, and then the Busa Design shifter cable bracket bushings in the car. I have a Roush cold air intake with the green filter, obviously access port, and I'm tuned. Depo Racing 3.5-inch intercooler with the catless downpipe, and that's paired to the agency power titanium triple tip exhaust, whatever. But I have that on the car, so I'm full 3-inch all the way back. Because of emissions, I was running what most people call a defouler, the Vibrant Performance J style defouler. I'm not gonna need it anymore. I mean, recently in Tennessee they passed no emissions starting June, so I'm glad for that. That's less of a headache. And then have that done. I used to have a Dead Hook Motorsports E30 tune. As most of you know, they're currently out of business for whatever reasons. I'm not worried about it. I mean, when they worked with me, I had great customer service, a great experience. But, I mean, I guess not everyone did. I decided to go with JST. I've been following them, kind of seeing what they do with others' cars, hearing, pretty good stuff on them. So I decided to go with them over Stratified or like Freak Tune, a couple others. For the most part, that's all that I have done to the car. Aesthetics, or as far as aesthetics go, just the DIY wing riser kit, some red Rally Armor mud flaps, and that's about it. I obviously plan to do more to the car. Oh, I also, as far as suspension, I don't have anything done to it. I do have Toyo Proxy 4 all-season tires, which I love. During the winter time here, we get a lot of ice rather than snow. So they've been great. As far as in the rain, too, they've been great. Definitely plan to change tires probably here in the summer because obviously with the more power that I'm making, the more I spin, I guess. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal. I'm not trying to make it seem like, I just burn rubber. No. But I definitely want to be able to put more of that power to the ground and not spin. But yeah, so probably looking at getting some Toyo R888Rs on the two fronts and then just keeping the backs all seasons. I don't really see why putting, tires like that on the rear. It's not really necessary, but whatever. Hopefully sometime I'll be able to get some new wheels too. I definitely kind of been holding off on that or planning to go that route because I kind of want to go wide body. But the thing with that is that I don't want to buy a wide body that's already out. There's certain things about the wide bodies out for our car that I don't like, and then there's certain things that I do like from each individual kit. My plan is just to kind of make my own wide body kit. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, or I don't think it's going to be easy. It's going to be more time consuming than anything, but I mean, it'll be worth it, at least I hope. So kind of another thing I have planned, hopefully within the year, if not sooner, maybe a few months, is piecing together a ethanol content analyzer kit. I know there's already maybe like one or two out for our cars, but they're not necessarily all plug and play. And then aside from that, they're like charging you a crazy amount just to slap their brand name on some of these parts. Like, for example, Zaytronics, their flex fuel sensor, that's a GM OEM part, which you can get relatively cheap if you go to a junkyard and get it or buy it at an auto parts store, because with them, it's really expensive. I've already done basically ethanol kit install on a car before. It's on a Civic Sport. I'm not saying it's going to be the exact same. Obviously, it's a different layout on each car, but for the most part, it should be very similar. So I have that general knowledge. Plus, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty decent at figuring things out mechanically for the car or things like that nature. Um, what else? As far as performance parts, probably going to get charge pipes. I don't have charge pipes yet. Definitely looking at getting one with the blow-off valve flange on the cold side charge pipe because I want to go with the teal or tile, however it's pronounced, tile Q blow-off valve. Probably my favorite sounding one for this car. I feel like all the others sound just like way too much air just being released. Obviously that's what it is, but it just sounds like just too much like that. It doesn't have an actual sound or like a pleasant sound to me. I hate how they all sound. What else? I don't know. Obviously big turbo, aux fuel rail, obviously. What are my goals for the car? My goal for the car is to be at about 600 horsepower to the wheel, max. I mean, even if that's my max, but definitely want to be up there just because I don't really have any reason why. That's just what I want to hit. So I do plan to build the car appropriately. So it's like hitting that power, but not just hitting the power and then blowing up, you know. I definitely want to build it reliably. So we'll see how that goes. And then for sure going to be buying another car. I don't know when, maybe 2 years from now. Definitely plan on being an RS. Pretty sad to hear that, you know, Ford is discontinuing the Focus here in the US. But I mean, it's understandable in the, I guess, business point of view or perspective because they're not making sales off of it. But still sad, you know. I actually bought this car kind of, I want to say, settling for less, and then ended up falling in love with this car. I absolutely love it. I drive this car super hard, or I don't want to say super hard, but I drive it pretty hard considering that it's my daily. I don't really have great gas mileage because of my driving. I know there's a lot of guys out there, stage 3, are getting like 30 miles per gallon, something like that on the highway. I get like, if I'm lucky on a good week, I'll probably hit like, I think max I've hit is like 25. But I mean, with that being said, ethanol does get consumed a lot quicker than just regular 93. And I know some of these guys that I'm comparing numbers to are just straight 93, and I'm on an E30 but that's whatever. What else? That's about it. You know, just been really busy and caught up with life and my quote-unquote decal business. So for most of you that may not know, I do make decals like banners and automotive decals with vinyl. I have a machine that makes the designs or whatever. So if you're interested in getting like, I don't know, your Instagram name made or Twitter handle or Snap code made, or even your YouTube channel's name, you know, feel free to hit me up either here or on Instagram. I believe I changed my Instagram name to Blue and Boosted. Now, so feel free to look me up like that or by my name, which is Daryl.Salgado. If not, you could also hit me up on, I guess, my business account on Instagram. It's boosted.decals or just boosted decals, one of the two. Just hit me up there. Feel free to ask, you know, pricing and all that. But yeah, definitely plan to be uploading more, hopefully consistently. When I make new videos or just try to record installs in general, I did do an install recently on my car with quick latches for the bumper because I hate how the washer style looks. It's just ugly. So expect that video up hopefully soon. I've just been having issues with recording and the files themselves and transferring, but that's been a headache, so I just decided to re-record the intro. Whatever, not a big deal. But yeah, so hopefully here I'll be able to get like some type of suction mount to where I can mount my phone on there because I do use my phone to record these videos. I don't really have a camera to do it, or not one that I'm happy with using because it's lower quality than my phone. And I know me personally, I like watching videos when they're in high resolution. It's just more pleasing to the eye or more pleasing to watch. So hopefully I'll be able to get some type of suction mounted stick on my window and put my phone on it or something, so I don't have to hold my phone while recording. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing where this goes and watching my build and my progress, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell there, so you get notified anytime that I post something or I update something on YouTube. It's been good updating you guys. Good talking to y'all. Peace.